All right, so get ready because we're diving deep into the top 10 most venomous creatures on Earth. And trust me, this isn't just going to be some scary stories. This is knowledge that could actually help keep you safe someday. We're going to cover where they live, how their venom works, and what makes each one so uniquely dangerous.
You know, it's interesting. Venom is so much more than just a weapon. It's a finely tuned evolutionary tool. It's been honed over millions of years, and understanding its complexity can help us appreciate the diversity of life on Earth and even open doors to potential medical breakthroughs.
Okay, so let's start with a creature that might actually surprise you. It's not a shark or a snake, it's the box jellyfish. These guys are often considered the most venomous creatures on the entire planet. So, what makes them so dangerous?
Well, it's a combination of factors. Their venom is incredibly potent. It's a cocktail of toxins that attack the heart, the nervous system, and skin cells. And what's more is they have tons of tentacles, each packed with stinging cells, so they can deliver a large dose of venom with just a single touch. And the effects are extremely rapid, sometimes causing death in minutes.
Wait, minutes. That is terrifying. Definitely not something you want to encounter on a casual swim.
Absolutely not. And what makes them even more dangerous is that they're transparent. They're incredibly difficult to spot in the water, almost like ghostly predators lurking beneath the surface.
So, yeah, look, but don't touch.
Precisely. Now, moving on to another creature with a pretty deadly reputation, the inland taipan. This Australian snake is known for having incredibly potent venom. In fact, one bite could theoretically contain enough venom to kill 100 adult humans.
Okay, that's a sobering thought. Definitely not something you'd want to run into in the outback.
Definitely not. Their venom is primarily a mix of neurotoxins, which of course attack the nervous system, and myotoxins, which cause muscle damage and internal bleeding. It's a really potent combination that can lead to rapid paralysis, and if untreated, death.
So, unlike the box jellyfish, which is all about speed, the inland taipan's venom is more of a slow burn.
Exactly. While both are incredibly dangerous, their venoms work in very different ways. The box jellyfish overwhelms the system with a rapid, multi-pronged attack,
Yeah.
while the inland taipan's venom is more of a slow, agonizing shutdown of vital functions.
Man, it's just amazing how diverse venom can be.
It really highlights the power of natural selection. Venoms have evolved over millions of years to be incredibly efficient tools for both hunting and defense.
So, speaking of different types of venom, we have another contender for the most venomous title. This one's a spider, and it has a rather unsettling name, the Brazilian wandering spider.
Yes, these spiders are known for their aggressive nature and potent venom. What's interesting about their venom is that it's a really complex cocktail of toxins, each targeting different systems in the body.
You mentioned cocktail of toxins. What exactly does that mean, and how does that differ from other types of venom?
Well, some venoms are primarily neurotoxic, meaning they attack the nervous system, causing paralysis. Others are cytotoxic, meaning they damage cells and tissues, leading to necrosis. But the Brazilian wandering spider's venom is a blend of both neurotoxins and cytotoxins, creating a particularly nasty combination of effects.
So, it's not just one thing you have to worry about. It's like a multi-pronged attack on your body.
Exactly. It can cause intense pain, muscle spasms, and even disrupt your cardiovascular and respiratory systems.
That sounds pretty intense, and I understand that this particular spider lives up to its name, wandering into places where it might encounter humans.
That's right. They're often found in and around human dwellings, hiding in shoes, clothes, or even amongst fruit. This, combined with their aggressive nature, increases the risk of encounters and bites.
So it's not just the potency of the venom, it's about their behavior and habitat that make them so dangerous.
That's a key point. The deadliness of a venomous creature is determined by a combination of factors. The potency of the venom itself is only one piece of the puzzle.
So it's like a risk assessment for the natural world, taking into account everything from venom potency to behavior and habitat.
Exactly. Now let's move on to another fascinating creature that utilizes venom in a unique way. The stonefish.
Okay, stonefish. I'm guessing these guys are masters of disguise.
You guessed it. They're incredibly well camouflaged, blending seamlessly with the rocky seabeds where they live. This makes them incredibly dangerous for unsuspecting swimmers or waders who might accidentally step on them.
And I'm guessing stepping on a stonefish isn't a very pleasant experience.
Not at all. Their dorsal spines are packed with venom glands, and when pressure is applied, they inject a potent mix of neurotoxins and cytotoxins into the victim.
So like the Brazilian wandering spider, it's a combination of venom types.
Precisely. The neurotoxins attack the nervous system, causing excruciating pain and potentially paralysis, while the cytotoxins cause tissue damage and necrosis. The combination can be incredibly debilitating and, in some cases, even fatal.
So it's not just about the immediate pain, but also the long-term damage.
Exactly. And what makes stonefish venom particularly concerning is its speed. The pain is immediate and intense, often described as one of the most excruciating pains imaginable.
So yeah, not a creature you want to encounter.
Definitely not. And unfortunately, their camouflage makes them incredibly difficult to spot, even for those who are aware of the dangers.
So it's a case of being extra cautious.
Absolutely. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about a venomous creature that's often feared but also misunderstood. The king cobra.
Okay, the king cobra. Just the name itself, evokes a sense of awe and fear.
Indeed, and with good reason. These snakes are the longest venomous snakes in the world, reaching lengths of over 18 feet. And their venom is potent enough to kill an elephant, let alone a human.
Whoa, that's a lot of venom.
It is. And what makes them even more dangerous is the sheer volume of venom they can inject in a single bite. Their venom glands are proportionally large, allowing them to deliver a massive dose of neurotoxins that quickly overwhelm the victim's nervous system.
So it's not just about the potency, it's also about the sheer volume.
Exactly. And their size and strength allow them to deliver that venom with incredible force.
So it's a combination of size, strength, and a potent venom cocktail.
Precisely. However, despite their fearsome reputation, king cobras are actually quite shy and reclusive. They prefer to avoid confrontation and will only attack if they feel threatened.
So it's not like they're out looking for humans to bite.
Not at all. In fact, most bites occur when people accidentally stumble upon them or try to handle them.
It's a good reminder that even the most venomous creatures often pose little threat to humans as long as we respect their space and avoid provoking them.
Absolutely. Now, let's move on to a creature that's small but packs a powerful punch. The cone snail.
Cone snails. Those are those beautiful shells you often find on beaches, right? I'm guessing there's more to them than meets the eye.
You're absolutely right. Those beautiful shells house a venomous predator that uses a harpoon-like tooth to inject its prey with a complex cocktail of neurotoxins.
So they're like underwater assassins, but what makes their venom so special?
Well, unlike some venoms that have a broad range of effects, cone snail venom is incredibly precise. Their toxins target specific receptors in the nervous system, causing paralysis and other debilitating effects.
And I understand that scientists are particularly interested in cone snail venom for its potential medical applications.
That's right. One specific compound found in cone snail venom, called ziconotide, is particularly interesting. It's a pain reliever that's 1,000 times more potent than morphine, but without the addictive properties.
Whoa, so the same venom that can paralyze a fish could also hold the key to treating chronic pain in humans.
Exactly. It's a perfect example of how studying venom, even from seemingly insignificant creatures, can lead to incredible medical breakthroughs.
It's like turning a weapon into a cure.
Precisely. And that's one of the most fascinating aspects of venom research. These toxins, which have evolved to be incredibly efficient at disrupting biological processes, can also be harnessed to target specific cells and pathways, offering new possibilities for treating a wide range of diseases.
It's amazing how nature can inspire such groundbreaking innovations.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another venomous creature that might surprise you, the pufferfish.
Pufferfish. Those adorable inflatable fish that are a delicacy in some cultures.
The very same. But their cuteness hides a deadly secret: tetrodotoxin.
Okay, tetrodotoxin. That sounds pretty serious. What exactly is it?
It's a potent neurotoxin that's found throughout the pufferfish's body, particularly concentrated in the liver and ovaries. What makes tetrodotoxin so dangerous is that it blocks sodium channels in nerve cells, effectively shutting down communication between the brain and the muscles.
So like cutting the communication lines between your brain and body.
Exactly. And the effects are really rapid and devastating, leading to paralysis, respiratory failure, and if untreated, death.
So even though these creatures might look harmless, they're actually packing some serious firepower.
Indeed. And what's even more concerning is that there's no known antidote for tetrodotoxin poisoning. Treatment focuses primarily on supportive care, like artificial ventilation, to keep the victim alive until the toxin wears off.
Which is a race against time.
Precisely. And that's why it's so crucial to avoid consuming pufferfish, unless it's been prepared by a highly skilled and licensed chef who knows how to remove the toxic organs safely.
Definitely not a dish you want to try making at home.
Absolutely not. Now, let's move on to a creature that strikes fear into the hearts of many: the scorpion. And not just any scorpion, the Deathstalker scorpion.
The Deathstalker. Okay, that name definitely doesn't sound promising.
And it lives up to its name. This scorpion, found in North Africa and the Middle East, is considered one of the most dangerous scorpions in the world.
I'm guessing it has something to do with its venom.
You guessed it. Its venom is a potent neurotoxin that can cause excruciating pain, fever, convulsions, paralysis, and even death.
It's like a whole body assault.
Exactly. The venom attacks the nervous system, causing a cascade of debilitating effects. What's particularly concerning is that the venom is especially dangerous to children and the elderly, who are more susceptible to its effects.
So it's a creature that demands a healthy dose of respect and caution.
Absolutely. Now for our final venomous creature for today's deep dive. We have another ocean dweller, the blue-ringed octopus.
Okay, blue-ringed octopus. They're those small, colorful creatures with iridescent blue rings that flash when they're agitated, right?
That's right. Those vibrant blue rings are a warning sign, a signal to potential predators to stay away.
I'm guessing their bite is as impressive as their warning display.
Indeed. Their venom contains a powerful neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, the same one found in the pufferfish we discussed earlier.
Ah, so it's another case of a seemingly harmless creature packing a deadly punch.
Precisely.
Ah.
And just like with the pufferfish, there's no known antidote for blue-ringed octopus venom. Treatment relies on supportive care, primarily artificial ventilation, to keep the victim alive until the toxin wears off.
So another case of a creature that's best admired from a safe distance.
Absolutely. Now, we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive, from the lightning-fast venom of the box jellyfish to the potent neurotoxins of the king cobra and the surprising dangers of the pufferfish and the blue-ringed octopus.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's just amazing how diverse venom can be, from the rabid, multi-pronged attack of the box jellyfish to the slow, agonizing shutdown of the inland taipan's venom.
And we've only just scratched the surface. In the next part of our deep dive, we'll explore even more fascinating venomous creatures, delve deeper into the science behind venom, and discuss the incredible potential of venom research for medical breakthroughs.
This is where it gets really interesting. I can't wait to find out what other venomous wonders await us.
Welcome back to our venomous voyage. We've already encountered some incredible creatures, and now we're ready to dive even deeper into the world of venom.
I'm ready for more. We left off talking about the blue-ringed octopus and its potent tetrodotoxin. I'm curious, is that the same toxin found in those colorful poison dart frogs?
That's a great question, and it highlights how nature often repurposes effective tools. While tetrodotoxin is found in both creatures, they actually acquire it differently. Pufferfish and blue-ringed octopuses likely produce it through bacteria living symbiotically within their bodies. But poison dart frogs obtain it from their diet, accumulating the toxin from the insects they eat.
So it's like a you are what you eat situation, but with deadly consequences.
Precisely. And it shows how a single toxin can be utilized by vastly different creatures, emphasizing the power and adaptability of venom in the natural world.
It's amusing how interconnected everything is. So where do we go next on our exploration of venom?
Let's shift our focus to another fascinating group of venomous creatures, snakes. We've already discussed the king cobra, but there are countless other species with equally fascinating venom cocktails.
Yeah, snakes are definitely high on the list of creatures people fear, and for good reason. What other venomous snakes should we be aware of?
Well, one snake that often comes to mind is the black mamba, native to Africa. It's known for its speed, aggression, and incredibly potent venom.
I've heard stories about black mambas chasing people. Is that true, or is it just a myth?
Like many myths, there's a kernel of truth. Black mambas are incredibly fast and agile, and when threatened, they can stand their ground and strike repeatedly. But they're not out to hunt humans. Their venom is primarily used to subdue their prey, which consists of small mammals, birds, and lizards.
So it's more about self-defense than aggression.
That's right. Most snake bites, including those from black mambas, occur when people accidentally step on them or try to handle them.
It's a good reminder to always be mindful of your surroundings, especially in areas where venomous snakes are known to live.
Absolutely. Now let's delve a little deeper into the science of venom. We've talked about neurotoxins and cytoxins, but venom can contain a whole array of other components, each with its own unique effect on the body.
Okay, let's unpack this. What other types of toxins might we find in venom?
Well, one fascinating type is hemotoxins. As the name suggests, they affect the blood, disrupting the clotting process. This can lead to internal bleeding, organ damage, and even death.
So it's not just about paralysis or tissue damage, it's about disrupting vital bodily functions.
Exactly. Venom is a complex cocktail of chemicals, each targeting specific systems in the body. And the effects can vary greatly depending on the species, the amount of venom injected, and the individual's sensitivity.
It's like a chemical warfare arsenal honed by evolution. So what other surprising components might be lurking in venom?
Well, some venoms contain enzymes that break down tissue, essentially pre-digesting the prey from the inside out. Others contain compounds that interfere with nerve transmission, causing muscle spasms or paralysis. And some even contain pain-inducing compounds that amplify the agony of the bite or sting.
Wow. That's a lot to process. It's like venom is a masterclass in biological warfare,
Yeah.
targeting multiple systems simultaneously.
It really highlights the power of natural selection. Venom has evolved to be incredibly efficient at subduing prey and deterring predators, giving venomous creatures a significant survival advantage.
So while venom might seem scary, it's actually a testament to the ingenuity of nature.
Precisely. And what's fascinating is that scientists are now studying venom not just for its potential dangers, but also for its potential medical benefits.
Right. We touched on this earlier with the cone snail's pain-relieving compound. Are there other examples of venom being used to develop new medicines?
Absolutely. Researchers are exploring the use of venom components to treat a wide range of conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, autoimmune disorders, and even cancer.
So the same toxins that can cause harm can also be harnessed for healing.
Exactly. It's about understanding the specific mechanisms of action of each venom component and then finding ways to target those mechanisms to treat specific diseases.
Like turning a weapon into a shield. I'm curious, what are some of the most promising avenues of venom research?
Well, one area that's generating a lot of excitement is the development of new pain medications. Venom from creatures like cone snails, scorpions, and spiders contains compounds that target specific pain receptors in the nervous system, offering potential alternatives to traditional painkillers, many of which have addictive properties or undesirable side effects.
So it's about finding more targeted and effective ways to manage pain without the downsides of current treatments.
Precisely. And another promising area is the development of new drugs for treating heart disease and stroke. Some venom components have shown promise in regulating blood pressure, preventing blood clots, and even protecting heart tissue from damage.
That's incredible. So by studying the ways venom disrupts the body, we can also learn how to repair and protect it.
Exactly. It's like learning from nature's playbook, deciphering the intricate mechanisms of venom and then finding ways to apply that knowledge to benefit human health.
It's truly remarkable how studying these creatures, which we often fear and avoid, can lead to such groundbreaking medical advancements.
And that brings us to another fascinating aspect of venom research, anti-venom development.
Right. Antivenom is crucial for treating venomous bites and stings, but how exactly is it made?
It's a complex process that involves extracting venom from the creature, usually a snake, spider, or scorpion, and then injecting small amounts of it into an animal, typically a horse or a sheep.
So you're essentially immunizing the animal against the venom.
Exactly. The animal's immune system responds by producing antibodies that neutralize the venom. These antibodies are then extracted from the animal's blood and purified to create antivenom.
So it's like borrowing the animal's immune system to fight the venom for us.
Precisely. And antivenom has saved countless lives, providing a critical treatment for venomous bites and stings worldwide.
It's amazing how we can leverage nature's own defenses to protect ourselves. But I imagine antivenom production faces some challenges.
You're right. One of the biggest challenges is the specificity of antivenom. Each antivenom is designed to neutralize the venom of a specific species. So it's crucial to identify the creature that delivered the bite or sting.
So if you get bitten by a snake, you need to know exactly what kind of snake it was to get the right treatment.
Exactly. And that's not always easy, especially in remote areas where medical facilities may be limited.
So access to antivenom and timely identification of the venomous creature are critical factors in treating venomous bites and stings?
Absolutely. And another challenge is the cost and complexity of antivenom production. It's a specialized process that requires expertise and resources, making antivenom inaccessible in many parts of the world.
It's a reminder that access to healthcare, including life-saving treatments like antivenom, is not equal around the globe.
That's a crucial point, and it highlights the need for ongoing research and development to make antivenom more accessible and affordable for everyone.
It's inspiring to see how scientists are working to address these challenges and improve healthcare outcomes for those affected by venomous creatures.
Absolutely. And as we delve deeper into the world of venom, we continue to uncover new possibilities for treatment and prevention.
It's fascinating how our understanding of venom has evolved from fear and avoidance to one of scientific curiosity and exploration.
It's a testament to the power of scientific inquiry and our desire to understand the natural world, even its most dangerous aspects.
And with each new discovery, we gain valuable insights that can benefit human health, protect biodiversity, and inspire awe and wonder at the complexity of life on Earth.
Precisely. And as we conclude this part of our deep dive, I hope you've gained a newfound appreciation for the intricate world of venom, its dangers, its complexities, and its incredible potential.
I know I have. I'm eager to see what other venomous wonders await us in the final part of our exploration. Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been exploring the incredible world of venomous creatures, and I'm ready to uncover even more fascinating facts.
I'm glad to hear it. There's still so much to discover. In this final part of our deep dive, I want to shift our focus from the individual creatures to the broader ecological and evolutionary significance of venom.
Okay, that sounds intriguing. We've talked a lot about how venom affects the human body, but how does it shape the relationships between creatures in the wild?
Well, that's a great question. Venom plays a crucial role in predator-prey dynamics. It allows predators to subdue their prey quickly and efficiently, while also providing prey animals with a potent defense mechanism.
So it's like an evolutionary arms race,
Yeah,
with both predators and prey constantly adapting to outmaneuver each other.
exactly. And over millions of years, this arms race has led to an incredible diversity of venom types and delivery systems. Some creatures, like the box jellyfish, have evolved incredibly potent venoms that can kill quickly, while others, like the spinning cobra, have developed unique ways to deliver their venom from a distance.
It's amazing how adaptable and creative nature can be. So venom isn't just about individual survival, it's also a driving force in shaping entire ecosystems.
That's right. Venomous creatures play important roles in their ecosystems, helping to regulate populations of other animals and maintain biodiversity. For example, venomous snakes help to control rodent populations, which can be beneficial for agriculture and human health.
So even though we might fear these creatures, they actually provide valuable services that contribute to the overall health of the ecosystem.
Absolutely. And it's a reminder that every creature, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has a role to play in the intricate web of life.
We've talked a lot about the dangers of venom, but is there a flip side? Are there any ways in which venom might actually benefit other creatures?
That's a fascinating question, and the answer is yes. While we typically think of venom as a weapon, some creatures have evolved to use venom in more cooperative ways.
Cooperative ways. Can you give us an example?
Certainly. There's a species of shrew, the northern short-tailed shrew, that produces a venom in its saliva that has a surprising effect on its prey. Instead of killing the prey outright, the venom acts as a paralytic, essentially putting the prey into a state of suspended animation.
Wow, that's incredible. So it's like a living pantry?
Precisely. The shrew can then store its paralyzed prey, keeping it fresh for later consumption.
That's a clever survival strategy,
Telltale.
especially in harsh environments where food might be scarce.
Absolutely. And it highlights the fact that venom isn't always about a deadly attack. It can also be used in more nuanced ways to manipulate and control prey.
It's like venom is a multi-tool,
Yeah.
capable of fulfilling a variety of ecological roles.
Exactly. And as scientists delve deeper into the world of venom, we're constantly discovering new and surprising ways in which it's used by different creatures.
It seems like there's still so much we don't know about venom and its role in the natural world.
That's absolutely true. Venom research is a rapidly evolving field, with new discoveries being made all the time.
It's exciting to think about what other secrets venom might hold, and how those secrets might benefit humanity and the planet as a whole.
I couldn't agree more. And I think that's one of the most important takeaways from our deep dive into the world of venom. It's not just about fear and danger. It's also about scientific curiosity, exploration, and the potential for incredible discoveries that can benefit both human health and the environment.
It's about seeing the world with a fresh perspective, appreciating the complexity and ingenuity of nature, and recognizing that even the most feared creatures can inspire awe and wonder.
Well said. And as we conclude our deep dive, I encourage everyone to continue exploring, to learn more about these fascinating creatures, and to support the scientists and conservationists who are working to protect them.
It's been an incredible journey. We've traveled from the depths of the ocean to the heart of the rainforest, encountering some of the most venomous creatures on Earth, and along the way, we've gained a newfound appreciation for the power, complexity, and potential of venom.
Indeed, and I hope this deep dive has inspired you to see the world with a fresh perspective, to marvel at the intricate tapestry of life, and to recognize that even the smallest creatures can hold the keys to unlocking some of nature's greatest secrets.
So until our next deep dive, keep those minds curious, those hearts open. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous things can also be the most inspiring. Thanks for joining us.